Joker 2 is now officially on its way. We know that it's 100% confirmed that we are going to get a sequel to the Joker movie. This time it's going to be Todd Phillips again, writing it right now and probably directing it again. Now, I had let some time go so that I could actually process what was happening with this film, but I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this new sequel that's coming from the Joker. Do I love it? Do I hate it? Do I think it's a good idea? Do I think it's a bad idea? I'm going to tell you guys that, but let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the news? Do you want to see a Joker 2? Or do you not want to see a Joker 2? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button, hit subscribe as well, and let's jump into this video right now. Okay, so Joker 2 is officially coming. You all know I thought Joker was the best film of 2019 when it came out. I thought it was absolutely incredible. Joaquin Phoenix's performance was brilliant. The story was great. I just thoroughly enjoyed that film quite a lot. Now we are getting a sequel to it. I mean, where do I even begin with this? I just have one question to ask. I have one question to ask Warner Brothers.
Why?
Why do we need a sequel to the Joker film? What makes the Joker film so good and so unique and so awesome is it's its own standalone film. It's something unique and different. It's not part of a greater universe and bigger cinematic universe. It's not tied into any of the other films. It's just a standalone film that follows one character who is in society that doesn't give a shit about him and throws him to the side, and he starts to go psychopath. That is what the Joker is about, and that film alone by itself is perfect the way it is. I just don't know where you take this story now. I don't know. I don't know what you do in a sequel. Where do you go from here? I just don't see that happening because Joaquin Phoenix has no connections to anyone. He has no henchmen, no nothing. He's just formed into the Joker now, and he's been captured. So where do you go from this? And one of my biggest concerns is there is rumors lingering and floating around that Matt Reeves' Batman could be tying into the Joker. Why? Why do we need that? I don't want to see that. One, it doesn't make sense timeline-wise at all. Why would Batman want to fight a 60-year-old Joker anyway? Like, that's literally one punch and he's done. Why, when he's in prime physical condition versus a guy who's basically coming to the end of his life? That doesn't work. I don't know. The timeline's all messed up, so it does not work. And I kind of like what Warner Brothers do with these standalone films by themselves. Having these things in their own pocket universes away from the bigger, greater cinematic universe. Keep the Batman by itself and keep Joker by itself. But I don't need a sequel to the Joker. I don't understand why we need a sequel to it. I honestly don't see where this story can go moving forward. So what? He breaks out of the Arkham Asylum. He breaks out of there. Then what? Then what? What's he going to do? Joaquin Phoenix's Joker isn't the mastermind that we know Joker to be. He's a guy that was thrown to the side by society, who did not give a shit about him, who cut everything from him, to a guy, and then became a guy that just is unhinged, that is a psychopath. Everyone knows who he is. I don't see him having the brains to hide from people, to come up with master plans to take over Gotham or anything like that. And another big concern I have is if it isn't tied, which I'm hoping isn't tied to the Batman, could we see the sequel take a time skip? And we see Bruce Wayne coming in as Batman and the Joker 2 sequel. I mean, that is just, no, don't do that either. But I have a feeling that could be one of the plans, is he's gonna come. We're gonna see a younger Batman in this film. I just do. Because if you're going to do a Joker 2, who's going to be... So what, is it going to be Jim Gordon that's trying to catch him? Is it going to be that? Because Gotham started that, and then it got into like the Batman side of things, and we started seeing more of Bruce and Batman. I mean, I thought it was better when it was just focused solely on Jim. I mean, I guess you could do Jim Gordon versus the Joker, but again, is that what people want to see? People wanted to see the first Joker because it was unique, it was something different, and people were intrigued by it. They wanted to see what a movie about a villain, one of the big bad villains in the Batman catalog. They wanted to see what you could do with this villain, how you could do him. That was what was great about it. And then you throw in how realistic this could have been in a society we live in today. Makes you then go, wow, I want to see more of this. I want to go back and see it. I'm going to tell my friends to go see it. You do a sequel, does it have the same buzz as the first one does? Do I sit there and go, I'm super intrigued to see what they're going to do next? No, because the way it ended, I was kind of like, yep, he's unhinged. But now I'm kind of like, what's going to happen? So for me, I think Joker 2 is not a good idea. I don't think it's a great idea at all. I don't see why we need it. But let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Maybe some of you want to see a Joker 2. Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.